Shout out to the Pacers podcast.
So, I mean, that's kind of our theme right now is the highs and lows because, like, that's
highs and lows.
Yeah, dude. There's so much great, like, we're overachieving in so many areas, but then, like, defense, I thought we would be, like, pretty solid, and we're way underachieving there. So,
listen, dude, all I gotta say is, I'll put my Pacers goggles on, okay?
The future's looking bright.
The future's bright.
Is what Zay's
it's so
saying,
bright,
right?
I can't even see without my shades on, man. We're gonna be in the playoffs. We're gonna be a 6th seed. We're not even gonna be the play-ins. We're gonna be comfortable. We're gonna be a 5th seed. We're gonna be comfortable. Fuck the Knicks.
Hold up. Honestly, my tides are changing a little bit.
Okay.
Because the number one offense in every single first quarter I've watched, we scored. It seems like every quarter we watch, we score 30.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Which is great.
That's honestly, in the East, now my expectations, they're raising. You know?
Yeah, they are.
When you said 6, it kind of like shocked me. I think we could do quite better than that because, I mean, we're not going to get past the Bucks and the Celtics type of teams. But
everybody else is on the table, though, for real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody else who's like, oh, for sure better than the number one scoring team.
Yeah.
And the number one scoring team, that puts you in every game. That puts you in every game, for real.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you made a point recently that basically where we are now is that, you know, a lot of our games are going to be really close and really tight, which makes you kind of anxious, especially if you're like, oh, God, I've been here before. I could see that we have a little 5-point lead, and we're going from the 3rd to the 4th, and it's going back and forth. And all of a sudden, you just see it go back and forth. It's so much anxiety. But as a Pacers fan, we know what that feels like. But now it's worse because we're doing better. So instead of getting blown out, we're going back and forth. We're trading punches. I'm cool with trading punches.
Yeah, I mean, this season could be good because we could win a lot of these tight games, or it could be way bad because we lose a lot of these tight games. I mean, we easily could win, I'd say 15 or lose 15 games by 5 points or less. Like, for real. Like,
I don't know how I feel about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy. If
we would really overachieve, get like a 3rd seed, but we also could miss the playoffs. I really think that. Like,
well, I'll tell you what. I'm just happy we're in the conversation. You know what I mean? Because, like, prior to this, it's like, I mean, last year we kind of like, well, we're going to take for Wembanyama again. You know, we're going to do it again.
Dark times.
I'm just kind of happy that we're out of that funk. And that we're trying to do good. Carlisle is playing with our offense. He's rotating a lot of players in and off the bench, you know, which I really like, you know. Most bench points on the league for the second time in a row, for a second year in a row. So,
speaking of most assists in the league so far, too.
So our offense is locked in. We just got to figure out what the hell to do with our defense.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's one thing that I think can grow because our offensive scheme and our defensive scheme are different, and we have 3 new starters if you're including Mathurin.
Yeah.
So both those potentially can get much better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if our offense comes down just a peg or two, but our defense comes up to midway in the NBA, dangerous.
We're a threat.
Dangerous.
We're a real bona fide threat at that point.
Yeah.
You know what
100%. 100%. Another low I want to address on, then we'll get to highs. So just very quick one or whatever.
You can't have yin go out yang. Go ahead.
Yeah. Is the Hornets game that was frustrating to watch.
Oh my God.
And I don't want to go on it too much, but somebody should have set a screen for him on that last.
So the 4th quarter was wild, and that's one of those games where you're just so tense and so anxious watching it because we had a lead during that, and then we kind of messed the bag up.
We had 9 points in the 4th.
And we just gave up easy buckets, man. Everything from the inbound pass that went nowhere between motherfuckers' legs and motherfuckers doing the loopy-loop and all this other shit. Yeah. That, and then we got Buddy Hill getting the and one, missing the layup. Okay, it's not, it's not his fault, but it's like one thing just leads to the other, and it's just, and then, and then at the very end, Tyrese Halliburton's got the ball, he's getting doubled or whatever the hell, and then LaMelo goes up to him, throws the clamps on him, turnover to lead into the end of the game. It was tough.
Yeah.
For how hot we were, it was tough.
And Tyrese Halliburton had that 43 points,
legendary
12 assists.
Career night.
The third quarter, 25.6 assists. Yeah, for sure, like a career night. So, but I mean, that's the highs and lows we are going to go through. We're going to have games where we score 140 on people and we think, wow.
And
then we're going to have games where, oh my God, we had 10 chances in the last 4 minutes to win, and we blew it.
Yeah, we give up way too many points. Our defense is trash, man, to be honest with you. Like, watching the Celtics games, the first game, everybody was, like, scoring at ease.
That game.
They were just walking in, laying up. And then, they're all wet from the 3-2 that game. It was tough. And as a Celtics hater, I had to sleep I had to sleep restlessly that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
another high. First ever in-season tournament win. The Pacers got it.
Legendary.
So that's cool.
That's us.
That's us. We scored 70 at halftime, and point differential does matter, and we let them come back too much. That sucks a little bit, but it was extra fun to watch. I think we both disliked the court. Apparently, JJ Redick likes it, but I don't really like it.
Let's adjust the court real quick. It's like trending, and I don't know if it's trending for good reasons or bad reasons. I mean, the blue and yellow, it's like bright, hyper.
Yeah.
We're not too big of fans, but we had the same thought though. We saw it on the screen while watching. I'm like, this is kind of ugly. But then we saw it like on like Instagram, on like these people.
Yeah, pictures look a little better.
The pictures look better. But
I don't know what's up about that.
I don't know.
Speaking of that Spurs game and the Hornets game, I've loved seeing recently Obi Toppin is finally doing what we expect him to do.
He's getting comfortable.
He's just getting under that rim. We're throwing those, and those right there are Tyrese Halliburton's easy 2 extra, 3 extra assists tonight. Like, those are where those come from, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, everything else is getting the 3 points. He's doing his normal thing, but those are the extra ones, and that's kind of what I thought would happen. Yeah. So
if he could score more, if he could be more efficient offensively, then I think he's in a sweet spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's doing exactly what we need him to do.
Well, the first 4 games he kind of was pretty bad, but the last 4 or 5 he's been pretty efficient, and he's only been getting 10 or 12. But we just need an easy bucket every once in a while where we don't have to drop a play, we don't have to get open. We can just throw it, lob, cool,
take
done.
some pressure off Halliburton, take some pressure off Buddy Hield. You know what I mean? Like, relieve our guys.
And sometimes bringing that excitement and momentum when he does the through the leg stuff or the reverse putback.
Yeah,
he's excited and definitely
he's excited to watch.
And that is honestly, something that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, but that matters. That for sure matters.
So we'll see. I'm really, really interested to see his growth for real. I'm still big on him.